What's going on, everybody? Hopefully, everyone's having a good morning. I'm about to be starting this live trading session on episode 5 of Charts and Chats. And let's just get right on into it. Today's a later episode because I woke up a little bit late, if I'm being honest, but no doubt, still going to be catching these trades. Luckily, nothing happened on US 30 yet, but simply all I'm waiting for right now is last night price had this drop during London session, so I'm waiting to catch this retracement back to at least 34,800, potentially at least 34,800 before price could potentially keep on falling lower. But if we get a good entry and price does have a reversal, we could have a potential setup like yesterday. The areas I'm looking to target are going to be this fib that I have drawn from this top leg that cleared these highs up here, this top leg to this bottom leg all the way down here. So as of right now, I'm waiting to currently just catch a retracement. Price is in this small little range right now, so it's kind of hard for me to identify an area that price will likely want to retrace. But if I pull my fib from the low to the high right here, it gives us a good potential area to be looking for buys. Right here, this last down candle would be a 15-minute order block in the 50% of this 4-hour order block up here. And as long as we can stay above this 4-hour order block and we continue to reject this fib that we have drawn, 79% of it, 70.50%, and we close above the 62, I think we still have a high likelihood of being able to catch the upside of this trade. So yeah, let's see. And this box right here is a 30-minute breaker block that I will be looking to target also. If price does come a little bit higher and we do get this little push higher. But right now, I'm just trying to weigh out my options for this trade. I'm not trying to get in at a bad area. I want to get in as low as possible, considering the fact that we are at this area of just consolidation. So I'm just waiting to see right now. Might not take a trade if I don't see what I'm looking for, but let's see what happens. Yeah, this is a horrible little range. Personally, let's see. If we take off everything, price is losing momentum to the upside. Been falling all night. Ooh, let's go to the hour chart. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put this breaker on the hour chart. But no, it is an hour breaker. My bad. It's not a 4-hour breaker. It's not a 30-minute breaker. Block. It's a 1-hour breaker block. Okay. All right, that makes sense. That makes sense. Cause this is clean area right here. So right up here at the 34,840 is a really clean area that I would be looking to target. Ideally, I don't want to see price reject the 38.20%, but if it does, then we'll put that back up. But I personally just want to see price have a small retracement lower to potentially this 30-minute order block. It's currently rejecting the 38.20% on these lower time frames before having this push higher during maybe 8:30. It's about to be 8:30 now, so we're about to see. I would want to see a little bit of a drop. How big of a stop would we have? 60 pips. If I ideally can get in somewhere low with a 50 pip stop, that would be my ideal situation. I'm not trying to have a 60 pip stop personally. I like to have it around 30 to 50 pips at most. Let me hop on this lower time frame. Let me hop on a 1 minute and see what I could identify was happening. Alright, right now we're currently respecting this breaker block on lower time frames. Respecting this breaker block on the 1 minute, respecting the 38.20%. Do we clear these lows right here? Clear these lows. And now we're starting to push up. If you pull your fib from this low here, It's also rejecting. This could be a nice little trade setup right here, guys. Since I'm on a lower time frame mapping it out. But where would I have a stop? This is a potential 32 pip stop. If I keep it right here, this would be a 50 pip stop. I keep it below the 50% of this 4-hour order block. Let's see. I'm gonna give it till this candle closes to see what it wants to do. See if it wants to fall. Because mind you, this is the 1 minute, so these confirmations are not as strong. The higher confirmations, the high probability confirmations are on the higher time frame. Let me check the 5 minute. What's 5 minutes doing? 5 minutes falling. We're gonna fall below these lows. If we could drop to this 30-minute order block, I'll probably look to get in there. Have a stop below the 50% of the 4-hour order block, anticipating price to continue its upward momentum. Keep its push. $30-minute. Nothing on the hour. 15 minutes, like 15 minutes are ugly. The 30-minute is one of the clearest. Yeah, there we go. At least want to see a little drop to the 30-minute order block, then we could potentially keep rejecting the 70%, 70.50%. So I'll be potentially looking to take the trade here. From here, I could have about a 35 pip stop, around 35 to 45 pip stop, which is not bad at all. Just gotta wait to see if we catch this retracement. Damn, look where price started pushing from. Would have been an ideal entry off of this, but didn't look like it was gonna have that push up, honestly. All right, so I'm about to be looking to get into this trade, guys. You guys know what I'm looking for now. So let's see. At the 30-minute order block, keep it low on the 5-minute below here, which is 40 pips. Okay, we have another 40 pip stop. We had a 40 pip stop yesterday also. Okay, I'm currently at the 30-minute order block on my broker right now, so I'm going to be entering the trade off of it here. Just make sure all the confirmations are the same. And target the highs. And if price does reverse on us and it stops us out, I will not be taking any other trades. I will not be looking for re-entries, and I will call it a day, because considering the fact that we're ranging so much right now, it's not going to be worth my my time to try to get into a re-entry, knowing that the likelihood of price consolidating will be very likely. All right, so this is a 1 to 2 right here. All right, I'm going to be looking to get into the trade. Okay, we're slowly falling. All right, I'm in the trade, guys. Just got in. I think my stop loss below that low, which is right here. My stop loss is at 34,687. Let's see. There's also a 5-minute order block that we can keep in mind right here. This one also, which is at that 30-minute order block. So we have a high likelihood of seeing prices continue to move higher. Looking to target all these highs going into the Asian session. So ideally, if we can get this 1 to 2, this will be where we take majority of the profit, and then we can leave a runner from there, anticipating price to potentially have a drop. Because I don't know if price will continue to fly like it did yesterday. So we got to keep in mind what's happening. All right. Using French and trade, fib long 38.20% projection, 30-minute plus 5-minute order block. We're in drawdown right now. That's cool. It's all good. Actually, since we're spread, I got it a little bit higher. All right, by the looks of it, we might not respect this 38.20%. So let's see if we're going to respect this fib. It might have been the news at 8:30 would probably was bad. It's 8:35 right now, so it's been about 5 minutes. Let's see how we respect this area and price right here. All right, got my stop loss set. So if we take this L, it is what it is. Let's see what happens. Took a W yesterday, so as long as we manage risk, we're only going to lose 1% on the trade. That's all that matters. As long as we are able to respect at least the 50% of this 5-minute order block, we should be good right here. As long as we can stay above the 50% of this order block, we should be valid. Because mind you, we're on the lower time frames. This is a lower time frame entry, so we're able to just frame it better. We also have a fair value gap that we can look at the target up here also. This is on the 5-minute. I'm going to check the other time frames also, see if there's any higher time frame ones. So this could be a little target right there. 93 pips, risking 44 pips for potential 93. Not bad. Let's check higher. Yeah, there's an even bigger imbalance right here on 15-minute. There we go. Oh, we're falling now. Let's see. Keep on these lower time frames while we watch this. That 15-minute order block could potentially get hit, but I would ideally want to remain above this one right here, this 5-minute order block. That would be best case scenario. 1 minute. This 1-minute order block is right at the 15-minute. We could see it come down there. Ideally, I don't want to, but it could all happen. It's cool. We're in drawdown. Guys, see red before you see blue. That's just how it is. That's why I usually don't like entering off of 38.20%. It usually puts me in drawdown. The majority of the time, price will come to respect the 62 to 70.50%. That's usually what happens. But it looks like on the 1 minute we're starting to reject. Yeah, we had a bullish candle. Let's see if we continue to push higher. Put me back into some profit. Hate being on drawdown. There we go. We're slowly pushing. I give it until 9:30, so we got about an hour at least until we can see the real move more than likely transpire. But if we can still close above this 30-minute order block, I think we'll be valid. But that's if we start closing above. So let's just see what happens, guys. Here, let me get my stream up so in case you guys ask any questions. Alright, let me get these comments up. Alright, we all good now. We all good. Oh, this is the wrong episode. Good setup on Euro USD for buy. If Euro USD is setting up for good buy, then we could potentially see this set up for buy. What's this doing? Yeah, this is doing a similar thing. NAS 100 respecting this order block right here. So ideally, looking at US30 and NAS, we should ideally go up. DXY is pushing too though. It's kind of hard. Most of this stuff is ranging, all ranging, and US30 is like just falling right now. But it's cool. My stop loss is in a place where we should ideally stay above. Trying to look at areas price would likely want to reach for if price does want to come lower. I'm not sure where it would reach for, honestly. I don't think there's. Maybe right here, but those are respected here. What about the 1 hour, 4 hour, 15 minute? The only area it would potentially reach for is like 34,640, and if it does reach for that level, then more than likely I'll get stopped out. We can hold this. I shouldn't have got in at the 38.20%. That's my fault. That's my mistake. If I would have waited, I would have been only entering now. And where's this 211? And I would have had it only like a 22 bit stop. But hey, it is what it is. Spread put me in a little higher too, so you know. Oh, I'm still in the trade, but I don't think I'm going to just stay in this trade long. This just had a whip to the downside. Crazy. That volume's coming in for the bearish momentum. So more than likely, I'm going to be taking an L in this trade because my stop is right below this low. We're rejecting this 15-minute order block. That's probably our only hope at this point. Looks like we're going to be taking our first L. Hey, it is what it is. Part of the game. Part of me shouldn't have even been trading inside of this range. I should have just waited. That's my fault. See how we respect this 15-minute order block. Alright, see if we can close above the 50% of that 5 minute. I'm still gonna hold this trade because then it's showing us it wants to keep going. Hey, that was scary. I ain't gonna lie to you. That is scary. Look at that. Whoa, that got too close. Too close, but we're rejecting again. So I have hope. Yeah, we're starting to push. It looks like that. I don't know what that was. Came down. Maybe cleared liquidity on the lower time frame. It cleared all of this. Traded inside that 1 minute order block, and now it's pushing even higher. So I think we're good, guys. I think we should be good based off the 1 minute. So if anything, if you're looking for entry at this point, wait for this candle right now. You could enter off this lower time frame. If we continue to reject this area right here, we should more than likely continue bullish based on this 1 minute. Let's see. Potentially looking to add a smaller position since I'm in drawdown to add to it when it does come up. I'm looking to enter at the 62%, which is 34,750, which will be a re-entry. So if we do get this little drop right here, keeping the same stop loss, looking to target the same area, and this is only going to be a small position, guys. Half of what my normal, not even half, a quarter of what my normal position would be. Let me give it a second, see what it's trying to do. Okay, it's coming a little bit lower. Start rejecting. We'll wait for it to start rejecting. Okay, see, I didn't enter on it. I wanted to wait for the rejection, see if it's going to stop me out. Let's see. What's he looking to do? Rejecting this 1 minute order block once again. Now we're coming lower. All right, let's see what happens. Not ideally what I wanted to see, but I got to keep in mind these lower time frame confirmations aren't as strong. So even though this is something I would have likely wanted to take on a higher time frame, since it's a lower time frame, ideally it wasn't what I was expecting, and that's cool. We're still in this trade, even though it's not looking very promising. We're already trading lower than I would ideally like. I'm more than likely going to probably cut this trade short if I can. If not, we're about to get stopped out. So yeah, it is what it is. We're about to take this L. First L of the week. Caught inside of this range. Not the best, but hey, what can you do? I'm still in it, like with barely any room. Looks like we just swept the lows. Not the lows. It looks like the lows on my chart, but did it sweep the lows on here? I can't close so. Part of me wants to hold, expecting that I broke these lows, and now I'm anticipating price to go up, but it didn't really break the lows on this broker. Time is at 8:46. Yeah, I don't think holding this trade is going to be a valid idea. So I still see the willingness to want to go higher, especially, okay, with the way this candle is moving after clearing these lows, it does look like it's going to keep going higher. And just to show you guys that I'm still in the trade and not capping you guys, here, you can see I was almost barely stopped out, but if you look at my broker, look at this low right here, doesn't it look like it cleared it by like a pip? Like barely, but it did. And you can see the willingness to want to go higher. My stop loss is right literally under, so that's what I'm currently looking at. I still want to see it go higher, but I don't want to hold a losing trade. That's my only thing right now. I just don't want to hold a losing trade. But from the way it's looking, it should keep on pushing, ideally. At least in my eyes. After cleaning these lows, having this big rejection, we almost cleared the top of this candle. Could have just been a major wick, but let's hope for the best. Holding this until stop loss, which is like a little like a pip under here. Right here. Just like that. See price continue pushing up, put us back into profit, man. Hold above this 15-minute order block and put us back into profit, because we're very close to our Stop loss. You're our last hope. You are our last hope. Yeah, we're just struggling at this order block right now. I just don't want to see any lower prices. If price does want to go higher, it's gonna go from here. If not, then I'm getting stopped out, and then our idea is going to show us that it was wrong. Simple as that. There we go, showing us the willingness to want to go higher. But are you gonna keep pushing higher? That's the question. That is the main question. It's struggling, but it shows us it wants to go higher, so we're just gonna trust that and continue to hold this trade. That's what I'm going to do. See what this next candle does. Retrace before going higher. Let's see. Back at this 15-minute order block. Ideally, I need to see a push. We cleared the liquidity here. We cleared the bodies. We didn't clear the wicks. But if we cleared the liquidity, we're going for these highs to fill in this fair value gap. That's ideally what I would want to see for at least 100 pips. This isn't even my real stop. But we're just waiting, guys. Yesterday we waited all morning to get into a trade that lasted not long at all, and it profited us fast. This trade we're holding drawdown going early into the morning, and we haven't even been trading that long, so that's nice. That's nice. Oh man, is that stop gonna get hit? Gotta stay above that last candle, that last bullish candle off of that 15-minute order block. If we don't stay above that, I'm getting stopped out because it's like a pip away. Yeah, it's not looking good, guys. So from this point, I'm already expecting I'm going to take the loss. I'm not really, there's nothing else in my mind telling me why price wouldn't stop me out. Oh, you're in too? Time for the gym? Yeah, I'm probably gonna go to the gym after I'm done trading and everything, probably around like 10. I want to see what 9:30 does and all that before I leave. Part of me does it though, because this looks like it's just gonna be a range day and nothing is gonna transpire. But I could be wrong. From the looks of it, price is just ranging. Doesn't look like it has much volume today. There wasn't a lot of news either. So, let's see. As long as we stay above that 15-minute order block, then we have a high likelihood of having that push during 9:30. But we gotta see. We're very close. I'm not gonna move my stop loss. I'm not gonna open myself up to any more risk. So I either get stopped or we can get that push to where I want to see price higher. But we just gotta wait to see. All right. We just gotta wait. We're so close to the stop loss that we're basically done trading at this point. Unless we get a push and start breaking the last candle's high, there's not much hope. But let's see, we have a minute 30 left on this candle, so let's see if we close above this 15-minute order block. Judging from these 15-minute, well, 5-minute closures, it's showing me it wants to remain above that 15-minute order block. So let me get, where's the 50% of this 15-minute order block? It's not big at all. Oh my god. Yeah, it doesn't look very good for the upside, guys. It is not looking good whatsoever. Yeah. It's not looking good. I should have waited to get in lower, so at least the stop wouldn't have been as bad. I could have had a way wider stop. But look, it is what it is. You learn from your mistakes. You learn from your losses. That's all you could do. I would be lucky to get out this trade break even. Shit. But judging where we are, we would need to have that 930 volume to get us back into that area of price. Because it's just not looking like it wants to go anywhere right now. Come on, engulf this candle and just leave me in surprise. Engulf it and just fly to my entry so I could, you know, not have a heart attack. We can slowly get a push higher until I break these highs to the left. I'm going to move my stop loss to a 15-minute order block, just taking risk off, considering the fact that I know the likelihood of me winning this trade is going to be low. If I could take risk off and put my stop loss even closer. Oh yeah, break that high. That's showing us a willingness to want to go higher. Come on. Even right now on the 1 minute. Come on. I have a small retracement, but right now it's showing me it wants to go higher. It's breaking these highs. We just have to have this market structure break right here to the top side. I think we should be good. As long as we can break these highs, we will be good. Even if it's just short term, is all we need. Because then I can move my stop loss. And if we do get stopped out, then I won't be risking as much as I intended to. So a trade where I don't lose as much as I need to is a winning trade in my opinion. Hopefully you guys don't hear that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna close my window. They start mowing the lawn. Those boys start walling. How you mowing the grass? It's about to rain. Y'all boys crazy. Come on. Push higher. You know you want to. You already almost broke the high. Push higher, little stupid bitch. Yeah, just like that. Just like that. Keep going. Keep going. Take me out of drawdown. Take me out of negatives. I'm tired of seeing red on my screen. Take me out of negative. Close above the 50% of this order block. Come on. Not the order block. The 50% of this 4-hour order block. Yeah, keep going. We ain't getting stopped out yet, boys. We still in the race. We still in the race. Stop playing. What time is it? It's about to be 9 o'clock. Come on. Put me back into my entry. I'm holding this trade. I'm willing to take. I'm only risking 1%, so I know what I'm willing to risk on this trade. So it's just like, bro, I'm gonna hold it regardless. I know what I'm willing to risk, and I know what I'm going for profit-wise. So I'm not taking my profits until we're up here, and I'm not taking my L until we're down here. That's just how you have profitable trading. Because one tip I give you guys that I didn't learn for a while is actually taking advantage of your risk to reward. If you're risking, say, $100, make sure you're always at least making $150 to $200 from that trade. Because if you consistently have risk $100 and make less than $100, or make $100, you're not going to be able to consistently take L's without blowing your account. You need to be able to, your wins need to be able to be bigger than your L's, and that's just what it is. We start rejecting, but it's showing us the likelihood to want to go higher. But since we're so close to stop loss, anything could happen, but we're gonna see. But yeah, risk reward is very important, and it's something that I didn't really take advantage of early on. Even though I knew about it, I knew it was very important, I didn't take advantage like I should have, and that's just what it is. All right, we're pushing right now. Bring us back to profit, please. That's all I'm asking for. Just clearing these highs like I anticipated, but I want to see them cleared higher, so we still hold. 30 minutes, as long as we can hold this and not get stopped out for 30 minutes, and we are good. Look at that, we're holding. Look how close we were to getting stopped out. So close. I'm gonna send a picture in the Telegram right now so you guys can see it on the screen. All right, look on the right of the screen right now. Look how close I was to getting stopped out. Look at this. This is my stop, and mind you, this is on a 5-minute time frame. This is the low that I said looked like it got sweep, right? This low right here got sweep right here. This one didn't, but this one did, and as soon as it did, that's why we're pushing as of right now. So that's that. I need that 930 volume to hurry up, because until if we don't get that volume, this market looks like it's going against me, man. I need the volume. The volume is what I need right now. Let's look at our other chart. Not this one. Just so we can look at all of our price areas, see what prices we're respecting right now. So we're respecting 34,700. That's the level we're currently respecting. Bounced off it 3 times now. Let's see. We're gonna go to 34,750. And if we can get to 750, I ideally want to see prices go at least to 34,800. That's where I'm looking to target. So if we can clear these highs, come to 34,800, that's an ideal area where I'll be looking to take some partials, which is all the way up here at 34,800. So I'm gonna have a partials there. Just like that. This is an area that we're more than likely going to get a reaction from. So, all right, come on, push this back into profit. We getting there. Yeah, this is a strugglesome morning, guys. It's very strugglesome, but we know what we want to see, so we just gotta wait. Just stick to your rules. We'll make it out of this, hopefully alive. But yeah, trading is just about patience, guys. That's all it is. If you can master your patience and master your mind, that's all you need to be successful. It's going to take time, just like anything. This is learning a skill, so it takes time to do the things that you want to do. But it is what it is. You got to commit to the process, and you got to take advantage of every single day and try to learn as much as you can every single day. That's all you could do. New York may tap the National Guard to replace unvaccinated health workers. Oh boy, man, how y'all feel about that? What are y'all? Y'all vaccinated? I'm not vaccinated personally. I don't see a point in it, considering the fact that I'm young. I can see people getting vaccinated for other people, like in their household, but personally, me, I don't see the point in it. The only person that would need to be not around me is my grandma. But even then, it's like, I don't live with her, so what's the point of me getting the vaccine if I don't live with her? You get what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. My cousin had to get vaccine because he lives with her. But me, I don't see the point of me getting vaccinated just to be out and about doing my own thing anyway, and not really around her. And I'm young, I have a good immune system, I'm healthy, I work out. So it's like, I just don't see the point in it for me personally. Alright, come on. We're slowly getting this push up, but it's not fast enough. I'm impatient. Very impatient. Alright. Let's have this retracement before it's push higher, hopefully. Part of me wants to add another little entry at the 15-minute order block since we're consolidating it around this so much. I kind of just want to have an entry there, so in case I do get stopped out, then I could, you know, it looks like we kind of rejected it there. But in case I do get stopped out or price does start pushing even higher, then I could start mitigating my risk from the profits that I'll be making. But it looks like we're having that push now. If we get another little reaction back down to this 15-minute order block, I'll think about hopping in. But right now, it's not really. It's pushing higher, so we'll see. Maybe the next 15-minute candle, maybe at 9:30. We'll see. Maybe 10 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. Just gotta see what price is wanting to do. Currently, it's breaking that 5-minute high, and it's showing me the willingness to want to come to my entry and make me a happy man. So, let's just wait for that. And from here, I do not want to come back to the 15-minute order block. If we come back to the 15-minute order block once again, after at least being at break even, I'm not gonna be looking to take another trade for sure. I'm not gonna be looking to hold that trade no more. If it comes back down, I will be taking off risk as soon as possible. And considering the fact that I'm back to almost break even after almost losing 1%, I'm probably gonna move this stop loss to right under these candles once I get back to break even. Sorry, I almost choked. So once I get back to break even, I'll move my stop loss right under here. Right under this 15-minute order block, right where we got stopped out at, because I don't want to see price come back to that low. Alright, about to be back at break even. I'll be ready to send that when I'm back at break even. Not there yet, but almost. The exact entry is our next area we're going to be reaching for is these highs now. So we might get a small retracement in between. So we could start pushing a little bit higher. Push a little higher, have a rejection off of this candle, possibly have a retracement to then see higher prices. And if that does happen, I'm more than like, I don't know, I might exit this trade. Actually, I might try to exit it and wait for a retracement of some sort going into the 9:30. That could be something that I look to do. Because since price action is so ugly, I might just get out break even actually, guys, and just wait for that retracement back to a 15-minute order block for the best entry possible. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna get out at break even, and I'm going to look for a re-entry on the retracement, or we can start rejecting. That works. All right, rejected right at my entry. Nice. Looks like we're not getting break even yet. Yeah, we're coming close to that 34,250 area. Price is just so ugly right now. It's not not showing me what I want. It's showing me what I want, but it's not in the way that I would like. Now we're rejecting again. Perfect. It rejected my entry by 1 pip, which I'm not able to get out of break even whatsoever. From the looks of it, if I pull my fib from that high to the low, yeah, look at that. Rejected it perfectly. Right now, it's not looking good for me. Wanted to get out break even, but I was not fast enough. I was too. I should have been ready. Should have been ready to take those partials. We just gotta wait. It's just a waiting game. I'm either taking this full L or I'm getting out at break even, and I'll look for a re-entry. Or if price really just shoots out and I'm in drawdown at 9:30, then I'll probably just hold this trade and just take the profits where I can with the entry I already have. Because this is not a great entry. It's not offering me the risk reward I would hope. It's only risking me giving me about 2% if we get to the ideal area. But the way price action is moving is not very clear. It's ugly. It's choppy and consolidating, and it's just not what I want to see. I see why it's consolidating due to the fact we're at a higher time frame, high probability order block for our order block in this higher time frame fib, but even then it's like, I don't know. It's not what I'm looking to see right now. I want to just get out this trade. Looks like, come on. Let me get out at break even. Just wait for the retracement. That's our best scenario. We'll get a better risk reward, we'll get a better stop loss placement, and it'll just be better for all of us. All right, come on. I'm about to get out at break even. About to get out at break even. About to get out at break even. Come on. Come on. Just push one more pip. Push one more pip. That's all I need. Push one more pip. Come on. Come on. One more. One more. One more. I'm literally like, well, pip away. Don't do this again. I just need 1 pip, bro. 1 or 2. Just push. Why aren't you moving? Anyone else seeing this shit? Bro. Just got out of break even. But waiting for a re-entry now. Guys, we just I'm gonna give us a clap because guys, we just held that whole drawdown back into profit and got out at break even. Now we're gonna wait for a re-entry to get a better entry. Whew. Whew. We just went through hell. We just went through hell. Alright, let me go back to 15-minute. Reevaluate. Alright. Reject off this 15-minute order block for the 3rd time. So all I gotta do now is wait for that retracement at potentially 9:30. Wait for this to create a resistance. Look to pull my fib. Look potentially maybe look to target this low of this candle as a possible entry also. So let's see. And then from there, if we can get an entry off of somewhere in here, I'd say here, then I could have about a 30 pip stop, which is already way better than before. 30 pips for potential maybe 1 to 3, almost a 1 to 4 risk reward. So let's see. Let's just wait on these lower time frames. We're gonna wait for a break of structure to then pull our fib. Look for the order blocks. We good. But right now it's just in this range, so we just gotta always keep that in mind. Always keep that in mind. Whew, I'm glad we made it out that trade alive. Whew, that was not fun. Not fun at all. Thought I was about to lose 1%. Shit. Glad I didn't though. Mitigating risk to the fullest. Yeah, guys, you just gotta be willing to cut these trades out sometimes. But you also gotta be knowing when to willingly hold these trades also. Like right now, I would have been in profit, but that's cool. It is what it is. I know what I want to see. I know I want a better entry, and if it's either my entry or no entry, I did not like that entry at all. Even though we probably would have been in a little bit of profit right now, a little bit, it wouldn't have been anything crazy. 9:15. We got about 15 minutes. So this next candle and then 9:30. Let's see. We're slowly breaking these highs. We just gotta wait for that retracement. That's all we're doing. And if we don't get the retracement, it is what it is. As long as price goes where we ideally wanted to see it, then that's all that matters. And look at that, 34,800 is perfectly 80 pips from where the entry would be too. So that's perfect. Yeah, 34,800 is definitely next target, next area. But to say now, if price does come all the way up to here, let's look at it. Let's look at the short side in case we can't catch this. Look to target these lows to fair value gap this breaker block on the hour time frame. Ideally, the breaker block is where I would want to target. There's a fair value gap on the smaller time frame, but I want to keep in mind the 1 hour and up time frame. Right now, we're creating a 1 hour order block also, right? It's this 4 hour order block if we can continue to break this high right here. So that's all things that we're keeping in mind right now. Just gotta wait for the retracement. All right, let's see. We're gonna fall back into this range, or we're gonna continue to make new highs. Personally, I'm waiting for. Okay, we're breaking structure. Pull our fib from this low to the high. Map out where it is. Potential order blocks. Yeah, I think down here is our best entry, personally. What area and price is this? It's close to 34,700. That's ideally where we want to get in. We're just playing the range at this point. And if we can get in at the lowest of the range, it just gives us the best probability of being the closest to our stop loss and the farthest away from our targets. So looks like it's rejecting 750, 34,750 right now. Could keep going higher. Might not even reverse now. When I'm tracing, I might just have to draw another fib, but let's see what happens. Just gotta wait. All we gotta do. Say I did get in up here. How big would that stop loss be? About 15. Nah, I don't want 50. I like having a like 30, 40 pip stop. That's ideal. We just gotta wait, guys. That's all we gotta do right now. We're gonna have to draw a new fib. I might have to. I have to delete this in a second. It's cool. If I don't take no more trades today, it is what it is. I got a break even. That's a winning day for me. That's how I'm looking at it. I took a W today by not losing nothing. We got about 12 minutes until 9:30. So let's see. We could have this retracement at 9:30, or we're either gonna have that push and then have a drop once we come up to these areas up here. The upside potential is nice, so I want to be able to capitalize on this trade to the downside, but we're not getting that retracement yet. So let's see what 930 does. 930 might just be what we need to get into this trade. If not, then I honestly don't. I don't see myself trying to sell up here personally. The confirmations are so far apart. I don't know where I would get in. If I wait to get in just 4-hour order block, I could have like a 50 pip stop above here. If I wait to get in at this breaker block, then I'll have to have at least like a 70 pip stop, considering the fact that price could likely travel. Look where it's going. It'll likely come back to 34,900. So that's something to keep in mind also. This fib is now invalidated. We're about to break these highs. Let's see what's gonna happen. Maybe I should have held that trade back. It is what it is. Let's just move this out the way for now. Right now we're getting this push. Cleared these highs. Let's see how it reacts to this 38.20% level at 34. It's about to be at 34,800. Oh yeah, candle 34,800. Alright, so let's see. We might have a reaction off of this level to come lower, retrace to then go higher. But we still got a little bit more to go, personally. But if price gets to 34,850 before 930 or by 930, I'm probably gonna be done for the day, and I'm just calling it a day. I'm just ready to pull this for that any minute. Gotta be ready to catch these retracements because we got about 9 minutes right now. So 8:30, 9:30. Damn, I don't want to get in up here. This 38.20%, I don't want to buy up here. I need to be at least down here. We can come down to fill in this fair value gap. I'll let you get in around here. That's ideally, because I don't know if we'll have this full retracement. Personally, I don't think we will. But let's see. Come on, just have this retracement. If you have this retracement and get to these fib areas by 930, that would be a perfect scenario for this trade. Come on, come on. If I can get in here, I'll be looking to have about a 40 pip stop, maybe 40. I think 30 pips is ideal because I don't want to see price come back to that 15-minute order block personally. All right, we got about 7 minutes until 9:30. If you're still watching Evil Genius, what don't work? All right, we're losing this momentum now. We could ideally reject this, but I don't know. I don't feel comfortable buying there. Buying at this old high right here, that's not what I want to see happen. Because if I buy there and we just go straight into the range again, I'm cool. I'm gonna just wait and see if we can come back down here, fill in this fair value gap that we have right here. possibly wick into the 62%, then we can see higher prices. That's what I want to see. And if it don't happen, it is what it is. I'm done for the day. Broke even. Didn't lose nothing. Didn't make nothing. Call it a day. And I come back tomorrow on Wednesday where there's more likely volatility. I'm going to check the news for tomorrow. Matter of fact. Is there news tomorrow? Got news at 9. No, it's not that much news tomorrow. Alright, let's see. This price is going to react here. We're going to come a little bit lower and allow us to get this entry that we're looking to get. I ideally want to keep coming lower. I'm going to just get rid of this. Something like this would be perfect. For the 30 pip stop. All right. See, it's looking clean, looking clean. You can pull it from the, like this. Come on, keep going down. Where would this change to? Okay, this makes more sense. We continue down here, 38.20%. This is a 5-minute fib from this high to this low. And let's see. We're getting this reaction off of this 1-minute bullish order block right here. But I don't want to see that held. I want to see price continue to fall a little bit lower. Filling this fair value gap. Let's see, do you guys think we're gonna have a full drop, or are we only gonna come down to this right here? I think we'll come down, sweep these lows, come into this 38.20%, and then reject from there. That's what I think. I'm going to be ready to take a trade right now. And let's see what happens. So I want to fill in this fair value gap. My entry, I'm going to try to get in at 34,730. Right at the close this fair value gap, 33,730. 3 minutes left until 9:30. Looking for at least 100 pips on this potential trade, which will give me a 1 to 3 risk to reward. It's not what I want to see, candle. Come on. Not what I want to see. Like I said, if we miss the entry, it is what it is. I ain't gonna stress it. I know where I want to get in, and if I don't get that entry, call it a day. I'm gonna go to the gym. Two minutes till 8:30. Yeah, this isn't looking very. It's just looking shitty at this point, guys. It's just looking shitty, if I'm gonna be honest. Everything's just shitty. Just wicks, range. Now we're falling again. I just want to come fill this fair value gap. Rejects 38.20% before going higher. Why are you coming here? It rejected this 5-minute breaker. That's what it was doing. But so let's see. Let's see. Showing the willingness to want to go higher, but I know it wants to clear these lows. And once it clears these lows, it's going to tap into this area that I'm looking to buy, fill in this fair value gap that we have before potentially going to see higher prices. Well, that's ideally what I'm looking to see right now. We have about 1 minute till 9:30, so I'm ready to take this trade. Considering the fact we're dropping, we'll have my stop loss all the way down here, which is, where is it at on the 5 minute? Right at that order block. Oh, we're coming down, we're clearing the lows. Oh, it's not letting me buy. There we go. All right, we're in the trade, guys. I got in right down here, right to 62%. And look at that, we flying, boy. Stop playing. Stop playing. Bro, we're flying, boy. Bro, we're flying. Bro, it's not letting me close these trades right now. It's like moving slow. Yo, guys, we're flying right now. We're in 56 pips profit. All right. I'm break even already, guys. That was a clean trade. Happened very fast. Bro, why is my, I don't know what's going on with FTMO right now, but they're fucking me up. It's not putting my stop loss at break even. This was a very clean trade. Let's see. I still think we have the likelihood to keep going higher. High probability. And you can see we held right above that fair value gap. We went up into 76 pips. Yeah, and that happened very fast. Come on. Keep going out of this consolidation. I want to see price fly at least to this low of Asian range, which is at 34,816. I think it has a high likelihood of going there. Come on. Or is it going to continue to range? All right, that looks like it's going to come down to stop us out. I'm going to just get rid of all these right here. Let's see. We going to get stopped out, or is price going to continue to up? It's coming back down. Looks like we're going to, yeah, we're getting stopped out at break even, it looks like. But it is what it is. If you were able to take off profit from this move here, I was able to take off a good amount of profit, even though it's fast. You gotta go with it sometimes. Looks like we're gonna be getting stopped out, and yeah, I just got stopped out. All right. Why is it not stopping me out? That shit did not activate my stop loss. So I had to do it manually. But what's going on with the FTMO servers right now? This just like moving too slow. Like it's taking me like 5 minutes to close the order. Bro, come on now. Like look, y'all, look at this. I'm sitting here trying to close this order still. Like, what the fuck? I don't know why it's not letting me take off this trade right now. It's kind of bugging me. Yeah, I don't know what's going on right now, but you're making me out. Bro, I can't even close my position. What the fuck is going on? Hold on, guys. I'm having personal difficulties with this trade right now. It's not doing what I'm trying to do. I don't know, but my stop's at break even, so I'm gonna just leave it at that. So hopefully you guys were able to take advantage of the little trade. Honestly, it wasn't the best trade in my opinion. We still have the likelihood of pushing higher. I took off most of my position and I'm leaving a runner considering the fact we're in a very ugly state of mind. But it is what it is. I'm gonna end this here. Hopefully you guys were able to learn something. We were able to escape being inside of drawdown and taking an L on this trade, so that's always good. And yeah,